Yeah. Well, this morning I was on my way to the pod, and my parents were all talking to me, and they're like, "Hey, like, why are you going to the pod? Like, get te pagan or whatever. Like, you don't even get paid for it or whatever." And I was like, "Wait, what the fuck do you mean?" I'm like, "We just made like a couple of days ago," and then she was like, "Oh." Like they stayed quiet and they were like, "Oh," and then she was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Entonces, mándame, like, dime el nombre, give me the name of the podcast so I can show all my friends." And I was like, "Yo, I don't think you want your friends, like, listening to this shit right here. They're gonna think, no, el hijo de Nidia. No, está mal. Yeah, dude." I was like,
well, they already think you fucked your cousin.
Bro, that's another thing, dude. Shit gets all misconstrued.
That's so funny, bro.
I know. Did I tell you about that story?
Yeah. All your aunts thought that you fucked your cousin.
Bro, for the people listening, there was like an earlier segment. We had like an inside joke called the cousin fucker or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I told a story about a friend of mine who like didn't know he hooked up with his cousin. But anyways, my aunt, I guess, was listening to the podcast, and she's not really like
on a road trip.
She's not a good English speaker. So, but what she got out of it was that I went to Mexico and that I fucked my cousin, but that never happened. Yeah. But she had thought that. And so, like, I was talking to her. I was like, "Oh, hey, good to see you." Boom, boom, because she came to visit and whatever. And then we were talking about the podcast, and she was like, "Oh, yeah, like I've heard and this and that." Yeah. And then she like bought that up, and I was like, whoa. You gotta chill, dude. Like,
and how many primas do you have down in Mexico?
Bro, there's literally like where I went, there's like only like one prima that I have. So everyone's already thinking like, oh, it's like,
is this one?
Dude, I don't know if they're like on the WhatsApp family group chat talking about this. I don't know, bro, but I'm like, dude,
family chat going
this
crazy.
Cannot go that way, man. But
yeah,
it's fucking hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, dude,
whoever showed your tia that podcast played,
my brother.
Yo.
Yeah, it was my brother.
Oh yeah, it was a setup.
It was a setup, yo.
Mira, tia, escucha lo que.
Mira ya. ¿Qué crees? No,
yeah. But if you have found us, well, now you're here.
Yeah.
To the hottest podcast of the world.
Welcome.
No facts.
Oh,
yeah,
also
no facts.
Also no facts. Yeah.
No facts.
Yeah, we are huge.
Take everything with a grain of salt.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Tread lightly.